Hi everyone, and welcome to a special edition of the Mighty Ginkgo tutorials. My name is Zero, and I'll be your instructor for these lessons. So, in this tutorial block, we're going to be doing the Belleza, what I want to call the Belleza suite. And this is where I'm going to work on the Jake and the female bodies, which is the Venus, the Isis, and Freya. That's it. So I'm going to work on them all together and put them all on a playlist or something so people will stop asking me, can I do a tutorial on the Belleza bodies, and we can, finally get this out of the way. Now, I got to warn you that this is a sort of kind of like a fan kit from the Belleza. It was derived from the official one, but we fixed it up and so you can just dive right in with it in Blender. It's not perfect. As you can see, there is a little bit of clipping around the stomach area and here in the butt. However, these areas are like well within the alpha, so I guess you would just tell your clients, like, it fits, it looks right, just clipping through there. So we have two options. We can either pull the mesh forward a bit and then cover that up and then pull the butt out, but you run the risk of the butt being, like, a little too big. I'm not sure. I'm not really good at men's clothing, so I'm not sure if they like to have the illusion of having a big butt or kind of big stomach, so I'm not sure, but it does fall within the range of alphas, so you can easily just tell your clients to alpha out that section, or you can, alpha it out yourself if you were making clothes for yourself. So I asked a bunch of other users about it who use it, and I asked them, is this a problem that will stop us from making a tutorial? And they all said, no, make that tutorial. So that's why we're making a tutorial today. This is also going to be another one of my dual blenders tutorials that have been becoming more commonplace in my stuff. I use Blender 2.72 for all my rigging and quick weight painting and things like that, and then I put it in Blender 2.79 to export it out, because 7.2, if you try to export it, it'll come out broken, and you need 7.9 to export it out properly. Now I bet you're wondering, why don't I just use 7.9 instead? But that's because I like the weight painting system in 7.2 a lot better than I do in 7.9. It's just my go-to thing, and I'll show you why I'm going to do that. So if this is a problem for you, I'm sorry. This is just my workflow of creating clothes for the avatars in the Belleza set. If you want, you could just think of it as 7.2 is your kitchen where you're mixing and creating the stuff and making the batter, and 7.9 is the oven, and you just throw it in there and bake it, and it got bean clothes. Okay, so this is going on way too long, so I have to just give my rundown of the materials that we're going to be using, and of course, like always, everything that we use is going to be down below in the description. So you just have to download it or follow the videos that's in the playlist, and then you'll have everything you need to start making clothes. The first thing I need to say is that this body is not an Avastar rig, so you do not need Avastar in order to make clothes for the Belleza Jake. Pause for applause, wooting, hollering. Okay, so all you need for this is my Blender 2.72, Blender 7.9, Photoshop, so we can do the 3D painting and all that junk, and Marvelous Designer 2, so you can create your clothes. So yeah, like I said, everything is down below in the description. Just download it, and and of course the dev kit for the body, so you can have the dummy. So once you download all that stuff in the description, we can actually get started and start making our clothes for Jake. So see you guys when we go into Blender.